she flies. These are mysterious things. We left her up high, now she'll fly. This is my favorite things. And a siren all my own. Clouds to make me afternoon faces, and for the colors to mix together like the cumulus clouds in the sky through which she flies. Hey there. Hey, where's my camera? Oh no. How come you can't see me? That's not a good start to a live stream. Hold on just a second. You can hear me. There we go. Aha. Sorry about that. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? I am really excited. I was preparing for this live stream,
And let me show you what we're doing tonight. I have my Jawa Sandcrawler that is going to be in motion, and Mando is going to be running up and jumping onto it. So that's going to be, again, a shot from the Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 2, Mando vs Jawa's sequence, which is one of my favorites from that show. And I've been working on it since August, a shot-for-shot recreation, for any of you who haven't seen my previous videos. And I am... I guess I always like to start off by sort of showing where we are at. I've been making a ton of progress recently. This past month, like I started this project way back in the summer, but then I got distracted by doing a behind-the-scenes parody, like breaking the fourth wall and pretending like we were going onto the making of the Mandalorian. And got distracted by trying to make that sketch, and then I got distracted when I got the IG-11 and started making that scene. So, and then I got distracted with the Razor Crest, of course, made a couple other things. So, but anyway, I've made a ton of progress lately on this scene. So why don't I catch you up? Just the other night we did a shot with Grogu in the little space baby buggy, zooming along, following along, because he mostly isn't in the scene except for the beginning. So anyway, let me just show you the scene where we are at this point. I gotta turn down the volume. Oh, that's the wrong one. So that's the IG-11 scene that I started doing, and I'll get back to, I can't wait to get back to it once I finish this, but that's why I'm trying to like finish this sequence as quickly as I can. Oh shoot. I'm totally not ready. Plug in my glue gun. So I got to tell you guys about something really exciting that happened while I was setting up for this particular live stream. I am so excited at this moment because I found an old Probot notebook from 20 plus years ago, the year 2000. 1999 was probably when I first started writing in this. Okay, so there we go. That's where we're at. And so tonight, again, we are going to be doing the this shot right here. Oh, whoops. Got my wires all crossed here, guys, as always. Sorry, that's about as close as I can get you here. Wait, maybe I can do something here. Sorry, earthquake. Okay, that ought to be a little better. No, maybe not. Then you can't see Mando. Oh, I know what I can do. I can put you up here. So that will be our thing. Okay. let me turn on my DSLR here and get my stop motion animation software going. I use Dragon Frame software, which is the industry standard. It's very affordable software, even for amateurs, at like about $100 or so. I don't know what it is these days, but you know, I bought it 7 years ago, and I have a really old computer here, so but you're allowed to upgrade and upgrade and upgrade as you need to, and it's the software that I learned stop motion on at Stupid Buddy Studios, where they make Robot Chicken and all sorts of amazing stop motion, crossing swords and stuff like that. So alright, so now I gotta display capture this here. Not that. Okay. Oh no, not that. Forget that. No, not that one. Damn it. Sorry, I gotta open up this window and crop some part of it off. I guess it's not that important to crop it. Just get it here. Okay, that'll do for now, hopefully. Just put it over here in the corner. Alright. Up here like this. Yeah. That'll work. Hey, Galaxy Studios. How's it going? What's going on? It's going to take a little bit for me to get this animation set up because, yeah, this is the live view from my DSLR, and we are going to have Mando jump onto the Sandcrawler. However, there's a couple of issues. 1 second. I gotta set up a fan on my DSLR or it will overheat, so bear with me for a moment. Okay. Sorry about the audio. So I'm not sure if it's worth the trouble to make the treads move on this thing, but this is what I want. You know, it's got to move along like such. And of course, you know, the thing about it is that I'm having to cheat it up so that, see this, it'll be cropped like this, but the camera will actually be capturing all of this. And you can see I'm just having it ride on a box wrapped in a paper bag, because all that's going to be cropped out anyway. But I thought I would make treads that would move and be animated, but I don't know how much you even, you know, I mean, it could be a detail that people would really dig, so I might want to try to see if I can do that. But the crazy thing is that when I was looking around of possible, I think I might make it with foam board pieces, but I was looking around at possible things I could use to make these treads, and I grabbed this notebook from a random pile of stuff. And this is something this is a notebook that's sort of been, I think it just came out, I haven't looked at this notebook anyway in like 10 years basically, and it's 20 years old, and it's my original Probot ideas notebook that I had when I was doing. Oh wow. Oh, that's a different thing. But this is a notebook that I had when I was doing my original pitches to Hasbro for in case you don't know, I made you can check. There's a 3-minute Star Wars A New Hope in 3 minutes video that I made 20 years ago for Hasbro's website, and for a couple of years there it was hosted on their StarWars.Hasbro.com website, and I made a couple of different videos for them, and I had ideas for many more, but we weren't allowed back then to do anything. Lucasfilm had this whole list of stuff that we were not allowed to do, and we weren't allowed to do anything original. We weren't allowed to do anything with dialogue. I had like my hands tied behind my back in so many ways, but that's still just, it was still fun because I got to do scene recreations of action scenes that didn't have dialogue. I just didn't use the dialogue or whatever, and just recreated a bunch of action scenes, and that was tons of fun. But I had ideas. I had so many ideas of stuff that I wanted to do. Plus, this notebook has the original ideas that I had for prequel part 2, which is, I was making a Star Wars series that was like 45 minutes long. I had like 6 episodes, and they're way back at the beginning of my YouTube channel. You can find these videos, but I made them way before then. I made them and I had them hosting on my website. This is before YouTube even existed. But I made I worked for like a year or more on that project, and had worked the story up until the droids. It had Davros from Doctor Who throwing a switch and turning all the droids in the entire universe. Well, not all the droids, but all the ones that he built. He was a droid manufacturer, and he throws a switch and all the droids turn on everybody. But that's I kind of abandoned. I totally abandoned the project. I had a half-shot next episode of all the droids like shooting lasers and stuff. It was pretty cool, but it was all done on with live action puppetry. Oh, I should be telling this story while I'm making my treads, I guess, huh? So let me take a pause on that for a second. But basically the point is, I only got it to a certain point, and now I see that I had all these ideas for a part 2. I have a scroll. Well, no, that's not a scroll. Oh, I have dialogue and just a bunch of storyboards, and C-3PO and R2-D2 flying in a ship together, and all this stuff. Oh my god. I have proof in this notebook that I wanted to do a sketch with Boba Fett shooting his knee darts at Han Solo. When Han Solo was buying a jacket, he was like, this was like in Ord Mantell, set in Ord Mantell, and he's buying he has a vest, and he like decides to buy a jacket for the first time in his life. And Boba Fett comes, and so before Robert Rodriguez got to do the knee darts, I wanted to do it 20 years ago for Hasbro, and they wouldn't let me. So anyway, all these ideas I realize now I could probably do way better than, this Rebel meeting with the hologram and stuff. I had my friend do a test for that. Oh man, this is bringing back so many memories. I can't even friggin' believe it. I can't believe it. I haven't looked at this notebook in so long. Anyway, time to make the treads. I have the original storyboards for an ad that I made back 20 years ago. Oh my god. With a caveman. It's all this whole 2001 reference. But it was actually 2001? Wow, mind blown. Mind blown. Alright, we'll put that away for now. I'm going to try to make these treads out of... Where the hell is it? Uh-oh. Avalanche. People probably think I stage my comical crash noises like it's a joke, but no, that's just the way things are right here. Okay, so to make my treads, I need a razor blade and some foam board. I gotta cut this foam board into some strips. I gotta cut this foam board into some strips and make some treads. Hopefully it won't take too long. I like to challenge myself in these streams to just get it done quick and dirty rather than you know, wasting a whole heck of a lot of time worrying about the details. Because after all, this is just toy cinema and nobody's gonna care. I mean, I just hope that maybe one person out there, if I go to all this trouble, is like, wow, the treads are moving. That's all I hope. That's all I can hope for in life. Is that people appreciate the trouble that I go to sometimes just for no particular reason. You should never do that. Never cut toward yourself. I like to teach people by doing things the wrong way. I could have just cut my leg off. Yeah, don't do it this way. Do not do it that way. I mean, you saw what happened in The Mandalorian, right? Luckily, this isn't a Darksaber. Okay, so then I just need to cut this into tread strips. But the trick is going to be that this toy has, you know, well, I'll show you in a minute. I gotta cut my strips first. But yeah, man, 20 plus years ago, I was pitching to Hasbro to let me do, I mean, the thing was, right, it was, the first ones that I did were posted in 1999 and stayed up till 2000 or whatever, right? So in 2000, oh wow. This is going to be easier than I thought. I didn't even think about the fact that if I don't cut all the way through, this just makes treads. This just makes treads. Holy crap. I love serendipitous stuff like this. Don't cut toward yourself. Do not cut toward yourself. I don't know how I'm supposed to cut away from myself. It seems like that's much more dangerous in the end. I don't know. It's always easier to cut toward yourself, isn't it? I'm just making a bunch of marks on this table. That's probably not a great idea. What can I put down? Who cares? It's just a table, right? Might end up being easier than I thought. Thing is, I'd like to make it actually go all the way around, but it's not going to actually rotate all the way around. It'll only need to rotate just a little bit, and then it'll reset. Every like 3 frames. Alright, so I've already got my treads going here. I better reinforce those because I did cut all the way through. I got my gaffer tape here. That was not a very good job. Okay, better. So, see, got my treads going here. It only took me like a minute. I like to say every time, like, all my ideas are like, gee, I wonder if it would work if I, and then I try it, and it works. So, like I said, I can't just put this tread on, but I can put it almost all the way around and then make a connecting one. Anyway, because there's screws that go down, anyway, that will keep, you know, I can't wrap it completely around, but I can wrap it most of the way around. But let's see here. Yeah, we're basically there. We're basically there. So I will cut this here. And so I'm just going to have to maybe cut out some of these. Yeah, well, okay. There's really not much room. Well, okay. I see what I have to do. This is going to be easy. This is gonna be super easy. All I gotta do is cut out a little bit here, but I gotta figure out exactly what I do, how much I gotta cut. Got my tread. I am going to put it around this tread, but I need to figure out where I need to cut it. It's kind of hard to show you and do it at the same time. Alright, so we got extra. Alright, got a few extra. I'm just going to cut these off. Alright. And on the first three, just going to cut. Doesn't matter. Okay. And on this side, 3, 2, right? Yeah. Oh no, I gotta do this cleaner side. Shoot. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Now I figured it out. Okay, whoops. Hey James Dean, how's it going, man? Sorry it took me, I haven't been checking the chat. I am making some treads for my Sandcrawler that are going to be, hopefully, be animated. I don't know yet if it's going to work, my little plan. We shall see. Okay, so let me just see if this works. Oh, you know what? Here, I'll put on this camera so you guys can see. How's it going, James? So all I did was take some foam board and slice it into strips, and then, but not all the way through, and then reinforced it with some gaffer tape, and then cut off the edges because the tread can't wrap all the way around because there's some screws on the toy. So let's see if this works. Oh, did I take off one too many? Yeah, I mean, kind of works. Seems like it kind of works. Just woke up, it's 9 in the morning in the UK, no way. Alright, well, good morning. I was debating whether or not to stream tonight, and then I went online to Facebook, and the guys encouraged me to go online. Some guys who didn't end up showing up here yet, maybe they'll still show up, but it took me a little longer than I planned to get online because I found this old notebook from literally 20 years ago, my old Probot Toy Cinema original plans for Star Wars sketches that I wanted to do for Hasbro. I was working for Hasbro at the time, not directly, but I was first hired to do videos for Hasbro's website using their Star Wars toys through another company that was hired to do their marketing back then. So anyway, I was found and sought out because this was before anything was even online. It was all because I was showing stuff on cable access television, and I don't know if I should have it super exaggerated like that or cut it just a little more. Anyway, we were showing my original Alien 5 movie on, and my original prequel Star Wars shorts were being shown on cable access television in my local area, and some people who worked at Hasbro must have seen it somehow because Pawtucket, Rhode Island is not far away, and anyway, that's how I ended up getting a job doing that for them. And I made Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, just like a 30-second or 1-minute version of that. And then I made the 3-minute Star Wars one that's on my website now. I lost the one that I did of Darth Maul. It was lost on like old hard drives. But at the time that these were online, on Hasbro's website, it was a real media file, which is I don't even think that format exists anymore, and it was a 3-minute movie that was broken in half, so two 90-minute segments that were each 1.5 megabytes. 1.5 megabytes of information. That was how condensed it was. It was this big. It was tiny. It was like this big on the screen. You could blow it up big, but it would look all kind of pixelated and stuff. So it was, and that's why the quality is so shitty, because I lost a lot of the original, like, higher quality versions of it. Anyway, that's a long story. Anyway, this is my homemade tread that I just made. It's gonna go around here. I'm gonna have to make another one, I guess, because I need one in the front and one in the back, right? I think I need one more joining link here. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if I can join these together. And yeah, so James, the notebook has old Boba Fett versus Han Solo sketch that I wanted to do at Ord Mandel, because I never knew, never knew if that was Boba Fett they were referring to as the bounty hunter we ran into in Ord Mandel. But yeah, he was shooting his darts. I mean, Boba Fett was shooting his darts at Han Solo, his knee darts. 20 years before Robert Rodriguez did it. That's why when I saw, Mandalorian and him shooting his knee darts, I was like so mad at myself for never getting around to doing this sketch that I just found the storyboards for. 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I wanted to do that sketch. Okay, here it is. Get to work. Get to work. Okay, so is this going to be as easy as this, just connecting these two and then putting it around here? And all I really need to do is move it a little bit and then move it back and move it a little bit and move it back. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's going to be at this angle. It's going to be like, yeah, that's good enough. That is, if I can animate that tread, come on, that's going to be fun. That's going to be worth the effort, isn't it? Time flies by, LOL. Yeah, 20 years, man. 20 years. Look, I gotta show you some of this stuff in this notebook. Where'd it go? So I have my ideas for prequel Part 2. We got Yavin Moon. Look at these storyboards. Who drew these storyboards? I drew them, but I don't draw storyboards anymore, really. I just kind of shoot from the hip. But we've got Mon Mothma talking here. They're doing some kind of a... I had a friend do a whole, like, digital, like, hologram, rotating hologram thing, but anyway, I never made this. Admiral Ackbar, this is more than a simple reconnaissance mission. It will involve 3 teams. Involved? I don't think I even spelled it wrong. 2 of which will be decoys. The objective of distracting the Imperials from the 3rd team. Wow. I don't remember any of this. 3D hologram grid appears with battle plans overhead. Wow, so ambitious. So ambitious. R2-D2, bleep bleep, bloop bleep. C-3PO, well, I hardly think so. R2, bloop bloop. Well, I think you're overestimating Captain Antilles' sense of humor. Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. I have not looked at this in years and years and years and years, but maybe I'll revive it. Maybe I'll redo it. Maybe I'll finish my 20-plus-year-old project, because that's what everybody does nowadays, is revive 20-year-old projects. They're doing Beetlejuice, so why not prequel? Okay, I've got to remove this glue from. Oh, well, that was easy. And this just needs to kind of like fit in here more. This is going to be fun, guys. This is going to be fun. Too many screws on this thing. It's hard to get the front in there. Did Hasbro supply you toys for their videos? Yes, they did. That's why I got so excited, because they sent me so much more stuff than we got to use. They sent me a TIE Interceptor. They sent me a B-wing. They sent. It was like the greatest day of my life. It was truly like one of the top 3 days of my life. When a whole fucking. They sent me all the new shit. They sent me like all the new shit from like that particular moment, and it was like, oh my god. And it was like no big deal, right? They were just like, yeah, we'll send you some stuff. Okay. Oh my god, that was like the greatest day. That was the greatest day. Alright, so I gotta make my other tread. The shot's going to be something like such, cropped like such. Man, that day when I got all those Hasbro toys, man, that was a fucking day. But I thought it was going to last, you know. I thought I had them in the bag. But really, if you look at that primitive stuff I was doing back then, it was really, I mean, it was exactly like this in a way. It was just it was just printouts and whatever. But I was doing it with live action puppetry, so it wasn't nearly as good production values as I can do now. It was, you know, the puppetry was kind of campy, you know. Now my skills are just so much more ready. Okay, so anyway, it's got to like come in. And basically, I guess we better only go to like here, so I don't need 3 treads. But yeah, something like that ought to work. Oh man. But I've had to replace the music on some of the parts of that video, and it's because I initially had permission to use the real music, and you know I couldn't believe it, right? And the Cantina theme and everything. They sent me the music to use, the real soundtrack, and because it was like they were tying all the hands behind my back, telling me all the stuff I couldn't do, but then they were like, well, at least you can use the sound effects and the music. So that really does, basically, that's 9/10 of it, really. Who needs dialogue? Okay, so I gotta make this into tread number 2. But, you know, I had so many plans for Empire Strikes Back. Oh, that's what I was going to get to, because it was the year 2000, so it was literally the 30-year or the 20-year anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. It was literally only the 20-year anniversary. We've already hit the 40-year anniversary. So literally that full amount of time has passed again since like I was proposing to do these sketches for Hasbro, and they like didn't want to do them. I mean, I think some of the people. No, I definitely had some of the people behind my back. Hey, how's it going, Mario? What's going on, man? I was just. I'm making some homemade treads so that I can animate the treads moving on this sandcrawler as it goes. And it's really simple. I'm just taking a piece of foam board here and making slices in it, but not cutting all the way through, so it's like super simple. And then I'm going to reinforce it with tape and cut out the part where the screws are. Anyway, but I was just reminiscing about my days making videos for Hasbro, because I found an old notebook of the ideas that I had and the sketches and the storyboards from even before I had made the New Hope in 3 minutes, and it had a list of the sketches I wanted to do, and the one that I really wanted to do so bad was the Empire Strikes Back Cloud City dining room scene where they all have to eat together. And since then, Robot Chicken friggin' took they did a version of that, and but I literally 20 years ago told Dan Milano my ideas for that sketch. No, not that. Oh God, I'm not suggesting in any way, shape, or form that they took the idea from me. It's obvious. It's like one of the most obvious ideas of any of the scenes that we didn't get to see from Star Wars. But believe me, I wouldn't have. I had a couple of funny ideas. I wanted them to, order Vader to. Vader and Boba Fett needed 2 straws, and then they were gonna have a whole father-in-law dynamic or whatever. Unknowingly, since he doesn't know he's the father of Leia, but it would just have. That was the idea that I really wanted to do. Like, what happened after the door closed, and I had a whole script for it. I don't think that's in that notebook. But I wanted to do the carbon freezing chamber scene because they had that toy. That was right around when they put that toy out. I did test shots of Vader with a smoke machine, because I always loved that shot of Vader where his face either goes into a cloud of smoke or comes out of a cloud of smoke, and I recreated that shot. And I had so many ideas for that never got to get done. So, this seems like it's worth the effort doing this little thing. I hope that it'll be worth the effort to make these treads move. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm using gaffer tape to reinforce the treads, but now I have to cut out. Wait, what did I do? Did I do it on the wrong side? That doesn't matter, because these could be dirty. Oh yeah, that's right. Should I? Yeah. I should I should spray it with melt and put some dirt on it, yeah. Let me cut it out first. Like the other one. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. Right, cut this side, then. Genius. Again, never cut toward yourself. Never do it like that. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, so now I've got a tread with a little bit of a edge on either side to fake it so that I can put it around the parts where there's screws on the toy here. So let's turn this camera on again so you can see what I'm doing over here. Oh, first I'm going to just seal this around. Wait, what did I do? Did I lose a piece? Lost a couple of pieces. Oh well, I'm going to place them here with these pieces. So you're planning to finally do your storyboards? Well, I mean, the question is, what do I do first? I think the Han Solo sketch is kind of funny. And maybe that, you know, that might be something I could do faster than if I do the prequel. Then I've got to condense it down or something so that it's not like another 45 minutes, but just do like one 10-minute long final episode type of thing. Okay, yeah. As Obi-Wan once said, I overdid it. Oh no, you overdid it. That's what he says. Shit. Oh man, I hate when I get my Star Wars quotes wrong. Live on the air. Alright, so this is way too big, this thing. This thing is just way too big. I gotta cut off this edge back here. Some people say measure twice something once or something. I say measure nonce and then go back and do it several times. Uh-oh. That's the sound of a scraped table. Okay, that thread looks a little better. But I still think my ends are too long. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for the encouragement. Alright. I don't know if I'm getting it right here, but I'll try it. What am I doing here? Just connecting my ends here. Such an exact science. No, it's still too big. It's still like several links too long. Okay. Gosh darn. Okay, I think I need to cut more. Alright. Bear with me, bear with me. I guess I could have looked at that one. Okay. Try this. Oh. Jeez, I'm making a mess. Alright. See if that works. Well, kind of a big old mess, but I think it's going to work. Maybe this one's a link too short. Dang it. Alright, just one link. All we need is one more link. Cutting that gaffer tape is harder than cutting the foam. We're almost there. Almost there. Appreciate everyone's patience. A lot of what I do is trial and error, you know. But here we go. Putting this on here. And now it seems like it's one tread too big. What the hell? I guess I only needed half a tread. Man, make up your mind. Sandcrawler. Okay, one more time. This time for realsies. Okay. Cool. Now we got ourselves a good tread. Oh yeah. Oh, like a glove. Like a glove. This other one, not so much. Not so much like a glove. Why can't it get under there? Get under there. It's probably glue or something under there. It's gotta move. It's gotta be able to move. What is going on here? There's just such a tight pinch. I guess, but that's not going to be visible, so I can just fake that by removing, keeping the tape, removing that one link of tread. Bingo. Bingo. Boom. Ah, super snug. Alright, now we're cooking, guys. Now we're cooking. It's only 2. Hey. Did I say something offensive? Alright. Alright, so let's do this. I love how I spilled some, I had this ladder thing glued with hot glue, and I spilled a bunch of rubbing alcohol on it, and it looks really good. It looks like I meant to do that. Okay, so here we go. What's going on here? There's still like cobwebs or cat hairs or something blowing in the wind there. Hold on. What can I gotta get my glasses or something. Ava, sorry to bother you, honey. Alright, 1 second here. Oh, TIE Interceptor with pilot. Which one? With, I have one with a red stripe on it that must be from some video game or something. And I also have a vintage one. I saw somebody posting online a picture of a Kenner TIE Interceptor in a box that they bought. And I actually bought one of those about 20 years ago at a convention, in the box, sealed in the box, and I actually opened it up so that I could put the stickers on. And I still have it, but the stickers are coming off now, 20 years later. But yeah, can you believe I opened a sealed TIE Interceptor in 1995? I mean, like a Kenner one. Okay. So here we go. Let's try this out. Uh-oh. Okay. So what are we doing here? Classic color 95. Yeah, oh, so that's the exact one that they sent me. I was just telling the story about how Hasbro sent me the toys when I was making the video for them, and that's one of the ones that they sent me. Oh God, I love that one. I ended up getting rid of that one when I was really broke at whatever time. You know, I've had to purge a lot of my Star Wars figures and toys many times over the years because I'm such a broke motherfucker. Oh, excuse my language. Oh man. Alright, so let's try this thing. Let's try it out. Where's my... Our settings should be okay, but let's go into camera mode. Check them out. Looks good to me. Shoot, I can see my background there though. Is this zoomed in all the way? Oh, but I won't be able to see that in a second. So I could start lower on the treads and pan up. No. No, it's fine. I just gotta pan down just slightly. Tilt down. Geez, you don't pan down. Man, what kind of an amateur am I? Oh man, I love that TIE Interceptor, man. Mario, yeah, that's a great one. I like that one better than the one that I have with the red stripe. I don't, you know, I have no knowledge of what this red stripe is all about. But, okay, so we don't need Mando yet. We just need this thing moving. So, okay, do we need to change anything? Nah. Oh, yeah we do. Yeah, the light's supposed to be over here. Duh. Yeah, the light, I need to make the sunlight have continuity to it, and we want this to be in as much shadow as possible. So that looks pretty good. What's it gonna look like? In one of my previous shots, the shadow of the sandcrawler started going on my background. That wasn't good. Ah! What's happening with those treads? Let's see, he's going to be hanging on whenever I'll glue him on at the time, but for now let's just do it. What's he going to look like? Yeah, that looks good to me. Let's roll. Oh, damn, you can see the seam really bad. So what if I see this seam right here where the paper connects in my backdrop? That it's better when I light it from the other side. So in order to get rid of that, we are going to go to our starting position here and pan. And it's gone. Bam! Alright, now we're ready to shoot. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's roll. Oh. Toy. Let's get rid of my test shots there. They don't belong here. Really like the TV show. What TV show? Alright, so now I gotta... Oh, damn it, my treads broke. That's alright. See what that was like. They didn't move. Just needs to move a little. No, it's not working the way I thought. I mean, I just gotta try a little harder, but it's like I guess the worst. I have the worst. Okay, right. I thought that was gonna be the not visible one, but it's actually the most visible at this starting moment. But I gotta figure out a way to. There's always a plot twist where my ideas don't really work after they seem like they're gonna work, and then they work in the end. So it's like, you know, suspenseful. That's what it is. I mean, maybe it won't end up working. I don't know. Oh, of course, The Mandalorian. Oh, yeah, sorry. This TV show. This one that I'm trying to recreate. That makes sense, eh? Yeah, I really like it too. That sort of works. As long as it's different, that's all it kind of needs to be. Except it looks like it's going backwards. Oh, because you can see where that link is gone. Oh, I see. Okay. So I gotta go the other way with it. Man, this is gonna be a pain. Who thought this was a good idea? Alright, hold on a second. Bring a couple of things in place. Okay. Use my onion skins to put it back. Okay. No, of course, no, no. Your English is fine. Don't even sweat it. I mean, of course, you were talking about the Mandalorian. I just been talking all over the place about a bunch of different things, so I didn't know if you might have been referring to something else. Well, had it there a minute ago. There, that's kind of right. That's it. We're going. We're doing it. Okay, let's see if we can advance another one. But I think I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, I was going to spray it and put some dirt on them, but frig all that. This is getting really difficult. this one screw in the front that's really killing me. But whatever, I mean, it's, yeah. It's gonna be like out of focus in a second anyway. And we'll be focusing on the Mandalorian, so. Thank you, Master. You crack me up, man. Okay, it looks like they're moving. I mean, that's all it is. They just have to, like, just give that slight sense that... Oh, I don't have that set up right. A slight sense that they're moving, and that's all it really needs, but they don't need to be turning. What? I don't have anything guiding it. It's hilarious. So, no, that's not right. What's going on here? Why isn't it? Okay. That's kind of it. It seems to be turning on. Oh, wow. I gotta be careful that those little nodes right here, whatever these things, they're matching up too much. Like, look at that. It kind of confuses the eye. But who cares? So what? Well, wow, to me that sort of works. Oh, now these back ones are coming into frame, so. Alright. Oh, because I'm. Okay. This isn't that hard. It's like there's enough movement on it already that it kind of looks alive, and that's all it needs to look. I mean, if I'm able to get some continuity on the line, the tracks of the treads, like seeming to actually turn, you know, go around the dang thing. Start this one back. back. Ah, okay. Give up the smoke. Give up the smoke. I don't think. What's going on with this thing? Why does it look like it? Oh, yeah. Let's turn it. I should draw a line or something. All right, it's time for Mando to come in. Putting some tape down to so that when I glue on top of it, oops, it'll be easy to remove. You're right. Blue tape, probably not the smartest thing. I might. Oh, well, I can put black tape over it. Just don't want any blue light bouncing up onto Mando. Messing up the colors. Okay, so now Mando enters the frame. Oh shoot. I gotta get a glue stick. Oh, you're saying the there should be like dirt kicked up. The thing about that is I mean, I could use weed smoke, but I don't really like to have oh shit. Hold on. I don't really like to smoke near the action figures. I do have a smoke machine, but I think that would look too, I mean, because you're talking about the dirt that gets kicked up, right? I was thinking about spraying like glue on the bottom of the treads and like having dirt just stuck to them. But since I didn't already do that, I'm not going to do it now. I'm just going to let it be. But I mean, I see what you're saying, and I've done smoke effects before. What happened to the focus? Focus got all messed up. I mean, it's not a bad idea, Mario. But I mean, the thing is, like when I've used the smoke machine, if you look at my video of the of Luke, okay. My video of Luke versus Vader, I used the smoke machine on that, and there's so much. The smoke is so hard to control, the consistency of it, to use it as atmosphere. Like, it just was so distracting that it's just like there's no continuity to it. It's just all over the place. So I would never be able to control a puff of smoke in a way that would be animated, like so that it gets bigger or whatever, or that it like goes in a certain direction or whatever. These things are important to me. I don't know. And if I couldn't get it to, you know, look right, I don't see that I should do it, you know. What's going on? Right on the very edge. There. It's working. The tread thing is working. Are you kidding me? It's pretty much working. Except that sandcrawler is not in the right spot. It's supposed to be a little closer or something. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, to each their own. But like, yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes, that's for damn sure. I quit those a long time ago. Forget cigarettes. Alright, so. Ah. I got some extra treads over here that I cut off, so I guess I need to put those on the front. I don't think you can even see them. Man, this is all beat up. But when you make something out of tape and foam, it's kind of easy to build it again. Wait. That's not going to work. What am I doing here? It's getting late. Oh, I need some coffee. Oh well, I'm overthinking it, trying to put the bear with me a moment. Oh. Didn't they say the treads gave him hell on the original Star Wars? Now I feel their pain. But I chose their pain. I chose to take on this task. So I gotta deal with how much it sucks. My fault. Alright, good enough. Whatever. Jesus Christ. No. I really screwed it up. Come on, get in there. What's going on? Why can't you get in there? Okay, you know, I thought that would be easy. Alright, there we go. Okay, something like that. Something like that ought to work. Just stay in place, would you? Uh-oh. Alright. Something like that. Maybe. Oh, what's going on? Now I got cobwebs all over the place. Jeez, man. I'm so sloppy. If you look closely at this thing, there's so many shots where you can see cat hairs, like big giant cat hairs coming and going all over the characters. Alright, that's just gonna have to do. Wow, that it looks like there's actual continuity. Yes, this is working. This is working. Now he's coming in. So wait, if this foot, alright, so this arm, okay, that arm is coming up, that arm's going back, this foot's going that way, something like such. Eyes on the prize. No. This cape's coming off. He is running, so. Oh man, this cape looks like crap. There, his shoulder should be forward. Something like that. Oh, he's falling over. Because this tape isn't sticking to the ground because there's a bunch of dirt. Okay. It's like I'm not going to do a real walk cycle or run cycle. I don't have time to figure all that out. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, that's good right there. Did that move right? Yeah, fine. Okay. Hold on, I gotta stretch. Yeah! Hey, James. James is back. What do you think, man? What do you think of my treads? I gotta stretch a minute. Oh, God. Okay. And so I shot that right. Okay. Alright, so now treads go back. This one keeps breaking, but who cares? It's fine. The second one that I made is much stronger. Alright, so now he's running. This leg out, these shoulders back, this shoulders forward, this arm's up, this arm's back. Oh wait. No wait. This arm's back, this arm's forward. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah. And he's running, he's like full pitch, so. Okay. And I didn't. Oh no. My treads. Bear with me. I just have to repair the tread basically between every single frame. I asked for this torture. It's just that the treads that I put on the front here are not aligned right. Yeah, who cares? It's fine. Who cares? It's fine. That's my motto. At 3 in the morning. I just gotta make that hug the tread just a little bit better. Okay. Good. Rocking. Up. Something like that, maybe. What's going on? Okay. What do I do? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, man. But he better pick up the pace. He's got to catch up with this damn thing. Oh man, this is never gonna work. I think it's moving too fast toward my backdrop. He's got to be like... I didn't like plan out how I was gonna, or where exactly he was gonna like connect or whatever frame he's gonna be at. I'm just gonna have to make him hurry the hell up. No, not that much. Shit. Ah, that's terrible. Come on, buddy. This just isn't working at all. Alright, forget it. So where's he gotta be? Oh, I don't have the wire in his cape. Shit, where's the wire? Fudge. See if I can find a wire real quick to put in his cape. I have a million of these little twisties from the old Power of the Force toys, back when they had to like lock them into their boxes to keep from people from shoplifting or something. I don't know what the hell that was all about. But they were like locked down with 7 friggin' wires. So I kept all those because I need them for stuff like this. So I'm just going to bend it in the middle and stick it in. And his cape is folded over. This is a squid head cape and Kenner figure. So I can just jam that in there and it just kind of holds in place. And gives the cape a little flow. That's terrible. Something's wrong with this. There, something like that. Hmm. It's just too far forward, I guess. Oh, not looking at the darn live view. That would help, huh? Man, pay attention to what you're doing, man. All right. Yeah. And now let's rack the focus to him. So it matters a lot less what we do with the treads for the moment. It's not easy to control the wire, yeah, when it's not like sewn in place. But it doesn't really matter that much on this shot. Ugh. I think I might stop moving the front tread or something. Just concentrate on the back one. That one is working pretty well, I think. Okay. Ugh. Okay, well, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here, Mario. Sorry I took so long to get everything done here. It's gonna... Better hurry the heck up. Oh, man. This is killing me. But thanks for being here, Mario. Seriously. This rock is in the way now. No, come on. Okay, come on now. What's going on? Use the onion rings. Onion skins. Something like that. Still here, but I spilled my drink on my phone and the audio is all garbled. Oh no. So sorry. I know my dialogue is riveting. You don't want to miss a word. I don't know. Oh. Just trying to get this cape to do something different. Yeah, if it goes up that one time, that'll be good. Come on now. I had it a minute ago. The wire really, when it's not sewed in, it really easily twists around on itself to the way that you didn't want it to be. Okay, something like that. Yeah! Yes! That looks great, right? I mean, not to toot my horn here too much. It's like he's dropping down a little too low or something. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, let's just keep it focused on him. Maybe do a focus check like a professional would. Look at that glue. What the hell? What was that? Man, we were so close. Okay. Okay, here we go. Get that cape going again one more time. Up a little more. Yeah. Up. Nope. Alright, this is all messed up. Yeah, you know what? I need to glue the wire in place inside the cape. Just a little bit. Corner over here, now it'll behave. And so I fold the wire in half so I have two wires coming down so I can control two different parts of the cape, really. I can make one go up and one go down. That's a little much. Yeah, it's like Batman. Ooh, I like it, I like it. But look where you're going, buddy. Uh-oh. Ah. I think I gotta tilt up a little. No, that was a mistake. Alright, just gonna shoot the shot. No. This cat hair is stuck to this. Can't quite get the position right on that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Uh-oh, watch out. What is going on here? Come on. This guy's much further ahead there. He still doesn't seem like he's as forward as much as he needs to be. Uh-oh. Don't tell me my rear tread's starting to break. I mean, I'm not going to worry as much about the treads. Ugh. really should have drawn a line or something. I guess I could still put a piece of tape down, but the tape doesn't stick. Something like that, I guess. Why is it? That's fine. Whoops. Let's do a focus check. There. It looks fucked up. There, that's good. Wow, man, those treads. Look at those treads moving. That's what it's all about, baby. And that cape flying. The cape flying to distract it from the treads not moving after now. Alright. So now he's going to jump up on there. Come on, he's reaching up. He's reaching up. One more step. And jumps. Damn it. Oh. Give me a second here. I need a little break here. What's this? Cobwebs. going on in this thing? Oh. Just realized it's not level because the treads, I don't have the treads on the other treads. Why does that look all funny like that? That is weird looking. That angle. Tape doesn't look right. Focus check. Ah. Whew, man, this is tough. Alright, did I get 2 shots there? Yeah. Okay. So now he's making the jump for it, I guess. What's going on with your arm there, bud? Man, it's getting so gluey and gucky, this one, because I've pulled it and pushed it so many times. But so what? It's like so far in the background now. It's like, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see where we're at. Ah! Jeez, how's he gonna make this jump? He's like hardly even catching up to it. Well, maybe if it was in the right place. Hey, come on now. That's just about right. This friggin' thing's all over the place. Yeah, it's kind of starting to work. That's what I'm doing. Wow. Oops. Don't you love how this is like the opposite of a time lapse, and it's like you have to live through every agonizing second of this that I have to live through? It's not agonizing, it's tons of fun, I'm just kidding. I got about 2 frames before this thing is gonna start casting a shadow on the... Alright, let's see if I can do this. So for this one, he's got to be in the air, and I'll accomplish that by putting him in this thing. I always love when there's a solution within reach. So we're just going to glue this down, I guess. What's this arm doing here? Well, it almost worked, except I haven't moved the dang thing yet. Oh, jeez, look, these treads are all falling off. He's blocking that. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We should just do this. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Lean them forward some. Or actually, I'm not quite catching it. What's this cape doing? Something like that. What's that look like? It's a little much, huh? Like too high. How's it going? Well, you tell me. I think he's jumping too high here. I need something a little less tall for him to jump up on here quick. There, that ought to work. Ow. Oopsie. Ah. Give me a second. Something like that. Yeah. The cape looks a little weird. Gotta get his placement more precise. Looks like too far forward. Yeah. But the thing wasn't right. SandCrawler isn't right. Oh, whoops, forgot to do a focus check. I don't know if he should be gripped onto it at this point, or if he's got one more midair. Just gonna try what. I'm gonna see what it looks like with one more midair shot. So it's gotta be. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Look out for that hot glue. Threads are falling off. But who cares? He's blocking most of it. Oh, my back. Something like that. Ow, I burned my finger. He's so big and strong that he pushes it over. What's going on with this thing? Alright, we'll deal with him in a minute. Ah. Uh-oh. I can see that shadow. I can fix that though, I guess. Man, why didn't I plan what I was doing? If I planned it, I'd never get it done. if I like really thought things out and whatever, wrote it down and figured out where the light was supposed to be and all that crap, I would never get anything done. Here. Ah, come on now. Okay, looking good. Alright, probably going to do 2 more frames of this and that's it. What's that look like? Oops. I don't know, maybe it didn't hang in the air long enough. Looks a little weird. I guess maybe if I just get the cape a little better, something like that. Yeah, that kind of does make it work better, right? Something like that. I wish it was better, but it's pretty okay. I mean, the shadow on the sky is a little off, but I can fix that. Alright, and then one more frame, and we're done. And he kind of like swings under. Uh-oh. Ooh, but isn't that intriguing if he kind of like falls off with one hand? Hey. Something like that, maybe? Gotta get that cape right, and that'll fix everything. Just a little curl up at the end. But this one's down, this one's up. All right, this is the martini right here, guys. The martini shot being the last shot of the day. Whoa, whoa, look out. I just want to do a focus check. It's like we already had 3 martinis. Come on, what's going on here? I just want to do a focus check. Good. I think I could do maybe one more. Yeah, let's just do one more. Since we're up, it's only 3:30 in the morning. Not my greatest shot in the whole universe, but my treads didn't work in that last shot. No! Uh-oh. Come on. I just need it to work a couple more frames here. Okay, one last frame, and then we're really done. Come on, come on. I'll get right here. One last frame, guys. One last frame. That's all I want. There. That's it. Okay. And that makes 30 frames. That's, you know, a second and a third or something. So that's good enough. Jeez. You get what happens. That's all that I need to happen. Okay, wow. All right, gonna conform this and we're done. Unbelievable. It's only 4 a.m. Not too bad. Whoops, whoops, whoops. What am I doing? Gonna export the movie so we can have a look at it. Okay, movie saved. Okay. Not too shabby. I mean, it's like nobody's going to really be looking at the treads. They're just going to kind of sense that they're moving. And that's all that I wanted, you know, because you're going to be looking at the hero. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It works. The cape saves it. I mean, I've got to crop it a little higher up, maybe, or something, or zoomed in a little bit, because you shouldn't see the bottom of the treads like that, but whatever, it's fine. Nobody's ever going to think about it all that much. But I thank everybody for being here. It's so much better when I have people to hang out with when I'm doing my animation. So I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna close this down. But yeah, thank you. Oh, thanks everybody for being here. Check my Instagram tomorrow or whatever. I'll be posting an updated version of this when I get it edited. You know, keep checking back here. There's going to be more streams, probably another stream on Friday. So check back then. Thanks to everybody. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit. It was definitely fun for me. See you on the next one. Till then, open all your toys and play with them.